everyone, myself Rishali, your maths coach, and I welcome to all of you on the platform of the Dream MBA. So, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing good, all are safe, and we will start our today's video with the positive quote. And this superpower which gives us the super result, that quote says that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So yes, you are starting the journey for your MBA exam, for your dream, for your goal, and that journey is going to start with a single step which you are taking today itself. So with this one step, you can cross all your journey and it will be the smooth journey and you will crack that exam, you will born your dream, you will achieve your target. And with this super quote, we will jump towards the topic. And in this today's video, we have to discuss on the topic that how to prepare for the MBA Quant section. As I am your maths teacher, maths coach, so I can say how to start, how can prepare, how we can prepare for the Quant section specifically in the MBA exam. Because most of the time I have seen that whenever people start the preparation, people scared to the maths only. Maths से बहुत डर लगता है, right? So we have to understand that how to make it easy. थोड़ा सा उसे easy कैसे किया जाए? That is what we will understand today. So let's start. I have taken few points only. That will be the shorter video, and you will get at least idea that how you have to prepare. So let's see the first point. That is the syllabus. That means whenever you are starting the preparation, first responsibility is check all the syllabus. You have to check the syllabus, you have to take the exam pattern, you have to check the weightage of all the sections. Means that yes, maths is for how many marks, there is a maths. In that maths, DI kitne marks ke liye? In that maths, what is the weightage for the arithmetic? Is there any logical reasoning? Then what is the time given for the logical reasoning? What is the time for the maths? Is there a combined time or is there a different time, section wise time? How can I do this? Means for which topic I can give more weightage, for I can give more time to understand. For all these things, to understand the syllabus thoroughly is most important thing. So you have to understand all the syllabus and then you have to divide that syllabus. How to divide? Divide it in the maths and the logical reasoning. So in that maths, there are the topics like where I have divided, like there can be the arithmetic maths, there can be the geometry, there can be the number system, model maths, algebra, and the DI. So you have to learn, you have to understand that in this paper, in this specifically in this exam, what is the weightage of arithmetic, what is the weightage of the algebra, what is the weightage of the modern maths, what is the weightage of the DI, so that you can prepare accordingly. And if any topic is there which is there only for the 1 marks and you are getting difficult, you think like ये topic बहुत ज़्यादा difficult है और 1 marks के लिए आ रहा है, so I can skip this topic for some time. For this one, it helps you. And in the reasoning, there is a logical reasoning and the analytical reasoning. So there are different topics which you can see if we'll get the syllabus, and that one you have to divide it, that for which topic I have to give how much time. So this is your first point. Now let's go for the second point. What is that second point? After the syllabus, there is some fulfill the prerequisites. Sorry. Which means when you are preparing for an exam where the quant is there specifically, so you require some things which you must have to fulfill, you must have to do. And this is your must to do thing, which is what? For the quant, you must know the tables from 1 to 30. You must know the squares from 1 to 30. You must know the table cubes from 1 to 20. You must know some fractions to percentage value. You must know some power and exponents value so that you can increase your speed. While if you require something where you have to multiply by 27, and if you don't know the table of 27, it will be time consuming. So that's why you require it. So in that one, these are the tables which you must have to learn. Then after the tables, there is the square and cubes value which you have to learn, like a square from 1 to 30, cubes from 1 to 20. You must know these values. Then you must know these fractions to percentage value. I know in a single day it is not possible to learn all these things, but by practicing more and more, definitely you will learn it. अपने आप हो जाएगा, don't worry, but you have to do it. Okay. So these are your must to do prerequisites which you have to fulfill. This was your second point. Now let's go for the third point. In the third point, which you have to take care as the calculation speed. Because in the exam, this is like a competitive exam. So they have to check. Everyone can solve the questions, but they have to check that which person can solve this in a less time. For this less time, you require the calculation speed. So what you have to do? You have to start doing the basic mathematical operations like the addition, subtraction, basic multiplication, basic division. You have to do in a mind itself. You have to understand like some basic calculation, basic addition. I can do in a mind. You don't require a pen and paper. Try to avoid the pen and paper. Then avoid using calculator in a daily life also, like while shopping or while taking anything. Means there are so many things where we require the basic calculation. At that time, you have to avoid the calci. In the college life, we have learned the calci, we have to get the habit. All are habitual of the calci, but we have to avoid that habit and you have to do in a mind itself. Then you have to make a habit of adding the numbers where you are when any number is there, like your mobile number is there, any car number is there, bike number is there, then you have to make it habit कि चलो number देखते मैं उसे add कर लेता हूँ, मैं इसके digits को multiply कर लेता हूँ. This is what we have to understand. This is the most important to increase your calculation speed. And whenever you are free, then you can solve some questions where you require the table, you require the square, you require the cube, like such questions you can solve it so that your calculation speed will be increased and you will understand the mind calculation. So this was your third point. Now let's go for the next point. That is the concept with the tricks. Means what happens, sometimes we only understand the tricks or we only focused on the concepts and that long one school wala method which we only repeat. But instead of that, we have to understand the concept topic wise, type wise, we have to solve the questions type wise, and then we have to learn the tricks also, because tricks are the most important. As we know that we have a time limitation. So by solving that longer way, you can't solve it fast. So you require the tricks. So you have to understand the tricks. You have to learn the different tricks, and you have to solve the basic question first for the practice. Then slowly go for the difficult level. Sorry. So this is your fourth point, concept along with the tricks. Then the next point is the practice and the revision. Now you know that you have learned the concept. Next point is how to practice and how to revise. So you need the practice more question as per the difficulty level. Go slowly. First quite easy level, then quite middle level, then higher level question. So go slowly, increase your level of difficulty. Revise all the topics regularly. Like yes, whatever you have learned the previous week or the previous month, you have to revise it regularly. You have to solve the previous year question papers for your practicing. You have to solve with the timer because we have a time limitation. So you have to use the timer कि चलो आज इस क्वेश्चन को मैंने कल 2 मिनट्स में लिया था, आज मैं इसको 1.5 मिनट में ही सॉल्व करूंगा. अब मैं कल ट्राई करूंगा कि सेम क्वेश्चन में 1 मिनट में ही सॉल्व कर पाऊं. Same type of the question, next time I will try to solve within a 1 minute, less than 1 minute. This is what I need to learn. So practice is most important and revision is more important. And the last point which you have to take care, that is the mock test. I have seen so many students who do not attempt any mock, or they just directly go for the exam, which is completely wrong. Once your all syllabus is complete, you have studied all, you have to start attending the mock test, because mock test helps you most means nothing is there which helps you more than the mock test. Mock tests are the most important. It is exactly copy of your original exam, real exam. So you get the idea that exactly how will the exam, what will be the timer. In that timer, can I solve it? Whether if I require more time, whether I need to increase the calculation speed or I need to increase this level. Means you have to analyze that mock test. So that by analyzing, you will get to know that in which topic you are weak. कौन सा क्वेश्चन आप कम टाइम में और सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, कैन सॉल्व इन लेस टाइम, इज देयर एनी अदर मेथड टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. All this you get to know from the mock test. So analyzing the mock test, giving the mock test is most important, and try to boost the score by practicing more in the mocks only. Whatever, but means if you give the maximum number of the mocks, then there are the maximum chances that you will get the more score in the real exam. So you can means slowly you have to increase the score in the mocks only. In the first mock, you will get quite less marks. In the second mock, you can improve it. In the third mock, you can more improve it. You can analyze that. यहाँ पे कौन सा टॉपिक मुझे और improve करना है, in which topic I have to give more time, for which topic I can use the least time. So all these analysis and all this helps you in the mock test. So these are the 6 points which you have to take care while start the preparation for the MBA exam. So these are the points which we have discussed. I hope that you have get the idea that what will be your flow, how you have to go through all this, and that's all. And we will wind up this video here. I hope you have enjoyed. You have to share with your friends also who are going to start the preparation. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. Take care and stay safe.